Welcome back, guys. This is Tough Choice. I am your host, Kazeem Rahman. On the hot seat today, this is his first time on the podcast.
I've never been out of the village before.
First time at Ignorant Studios. Ladies and gentlemen, Erick Hellwig. How you doing,
Oh,
Eric?
hello. Listen to that live studio audience.
Live studio
nice.
audience. There we go.
Now,
We just keep
Kazeem, I understand you like to do a solid 20, 30 minutes small talk up front before we get into the podcast, right?
That's not what we do. You know how we do it here,
I know
Eric.
we do. I know what
we
we
don't
do.
waste any time. Are you ready for this?
Fuck yeah, let's go. Can
Guys,
I curse? Can I curse?
Yeah, this
Okay.
is
All
you.
right.
Okay, you only listen to that one
know, you're like-
podcast though. That's right.
You're like, no, this is on Disney Plus.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to get sponsors, Eric. What are you talking about? This is-
Yeah.
Guys, you know how we do it here. We don't really waste any time. The game is Tough Choice. You must pick between the two choices. You must explain yourself. You get one pass, you get one pause, and at the end, of course, we have our final choice.
Let it begin. Let it begin.
Now, Eric, as I told you in the pre-meeting or whatever it's called before we start recording, we have a constant choice.
Constant.
Everyone in the month gets the same first question. Erick Hellwig, would you rather be able to strangle someone in customer service by reaching through the phone or freely punch anyone who says horrible jokes? Now,
Ooh.
this is not just so you, I know you have some questions about this already, but just so you know, we've set some precedent because you're the last person
Okay.
of April. This isn't a you have to do it. This is a you have the power to do this if you want, and you won't get in trouble for it.
It might be a thing where I just know that I can do it, and that alone is enough for
If
me
you
to
want,
come.
if you don't want to, hold on one second. I got you. I got you. I understand.
All right.
But yeah, no, if you want to do it, you can. You don't have to do it though.
Well, I have my answer.
Okay, what's your answer?
I would have the ability to punch anybody who tells a horrible joke.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
But okay.
But here's the thing. We're comics.
Yeah, we are comics.
So like there's a difference between like it's less of a horrible joke and more just like someone who's fucking annoying.
There we go.
Cause like I tell bad jokes all the time.
Very
Like you gotta like I'm not talking about going to a mic and someone's trying new shit and you fuck them up. I'm talking like somebody who's destroying a mic.
Yeah. Someone, and you're thinking, and don't limit your mind to just comics. We still have to deal with people
you're
that
talking
aren't.
like real.
It's everybody.
Real life.
It's everybody. Words matter here. Freely punch anyone who says horrible jokes.
And it's
anyone.
Multiple jokes.
Oh no, we'll do singular.
Okay,
if they tell you a horrible joke, like that's horrible. Like you said, we can be objective. We can say there are bad jokes, and then there are jokes that I'm like, why did you waste my time just now?
Yes.
That person you are allowed to punch.
Yeah.
If you want.
I mean, here's the thing. I work in customer service, so that's why I'm like.
Okay.
But then part of me thinks, well, if I could, then I could call a coworker I don't like and get away with punching them.
Yeah. Choking.
It's a choke.
It's strangle. Customer service is strangle.
I'm gonna change my answer. I would go back to being able to strangle somebody in customer service, and I have two people in mind.
Wow, and you won't get in trouble whatsoever.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna manipulate this for my own workplace.
I mean, you can. Yeah. I will do the punch. I think I've stayed consistent with the punch most of the time, only because when it comes to customer service, I feel like I've figured it out to an extent where I can be very direct and I tell them exactly what I want. And I ask straight up, are you the person that can help me, or do I need to be transferred to someone else? Because I don't need you to get my ID. I don't need you to get my user number, blah, blah, blah. No, this is what I want. This is what's happening. Who's going to help me? Yeah. And then I might get transferred a couple times, but eventually I'll get to the person that needs to help me, and I'll solve my problem. So I mean, of course, I've dealt with people that were assholes in customer service, and you work with customer service. You probably know that
I'm an asshole to people.
Yeah,
people call me, and I'm a salesman, and they reroute it to my phone.
Yeah,
and they're like, "How do I fix this free picture?" I'm like, "Well, what you do is you spend $400 a month. My name's Eric. I'm like to sell you house, bro." And I just start going into my pit, and people are like, "What? I called because of something completely different." So that's I would be the recipient of a choke.
Well, no, that's not. But you're not being an asshole, though. You're doing your job.
That's my job.
I'm talking about people that are deliberate jerks.
That are actually
over
just
the
trying
phone.
to fuck with people.
Yes. Because I've dealt with those people before.
In
customer service.
Like, what's the situation?
Where
what are you calling
it's like, let's say, okay, my flight was canceled one time when I went to a friend's wedding in Erie, Pennsylvania. They canceled our returning flight. And so I called the rental car company and was like, hey, I'm going to need to extend my thing. And he was like, oh, well, that'll be $8,000 or something. And I was like, well, the thing was like only like $80 a day. Why is it $8,000? Like, well, that's the thing, sir. And I'm like, okay, well, can we do this? Can we do that? He's like, well, you can do that. You can do this. You can do that. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna have to hang up on you in like a minute because I have to go to another call. And I'm like, how do you? I thought you have to. Yeah, he did. He hung up.
Is it a recorded line?
No, this was Hertz. I don't know. I don't know.
They can't do that that's crazy.
That's what happened. So for that guy, yeah, I'd want to strangle him.
You should strangle him.
I'd want to strangle.
I see. I've never had. I don't know if I've ever called customer service and had that bad of an experience. I'm usually the person making it a bad experience. I've had a bad day.
Yeah.
And like I'm taking it out on the person who's just there to
Or like when we were
abuse.
flying JetBlue and they canceled that flight and we called and they were like, oh yeah, well, unfortunately, we can't do these flights, but you're in luck, sir. We can give you $500 in flight credits. And I'm like, my flight was way more than $500. Like, what are you talking about? Right? That guy, I'd want to strangle.
Yeah.
Because now I'm just having to go back and forth with you on when I can get a flight. Right? And it's like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
There's just like two people at work that annoy the shit out of me. And I know their numbers.
Do you work in an office?
No, it's remote.
Oh, okay.
So it's like people that annoy, and here's the thing, it's people that annoy me on Zooms.
Oh, that's even worse.
Zooms are already annoying to be on.
That's even worse because you're, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion as someone who does a lot of Zoom calls during the day. If you're annoying on Zoom, you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Only because you could easily turn your, do you guys require webcams on?
We don't require it, but most people put them on.
Exactly. So you could easily turn your webcam off. You could easily not say anything in a meeting, but you just want to be.
People feel like they're
annoying.
going to get forgotten about if they don't chime in with something. So it just becomes like one person says something, we're like, okay, yeah, that's fine. And then 10 other people have to agree with it. And it's like, we could just shut up and be out of here in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like there's everything that's being covered takes 5 minutes to talk about, but it's a half an hour meeting instead.
No,
and I'll say something else.
Yes.
You'll, and then we can move on to whatever else.
No, yeah, go ahead.
I met this person in person once because we won best of the company or whatever one year or one quarter. And she was like, so you're a comedian. And I was like, yeah.
Did she try to tell you a joke?
It's even worse. She's like, you're a comedian. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, well, who are like your favorite comics? I'm like, I don't really have favorite comics. Like, I guess like in college when I got into comedy, I was listening to a lot of like Louis and Bill Burr, people like that. She's like, oh, I hate Bill Burr. He says a lot of things that are really negative towards this community and that community. If I saw him, I think I'd stab him.
I'd want to strangle that lady.
I went, I was like,
yeah.
Well, I just said I'm a comic and he's my favorite. So do you want to stab me?
Yeah. That's weird. That's weird.
And so like,
she gets strangled.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the strangle. You give me that lady's number.
All right, great.
All right. But what were you going to say?
No, nothing. Just fuck her.
Yeah. That's weird. That's weird.
And she takes up time in Zooms.
Ugh. That's even worse.
She's the worst.
Yeah, we're going to strangle.
She's the worst.
We're going to strangle. That is our constant choice.
Constant.
Let's continue. Would you rather get so drunk you black out every single night?
Okay.
Or only be able to drink liquids that have been gargled by another person?
Wait, you hang on.
First of all, welcome to Tough Choice.
Yeah, no, that's great.
You get every single night, get so drunk, you black out.
I have to.
Every single night.
Every single night.
This is what's going to happen.
Okay, so I did this for a year in college. I did that my freshman year.
You're in college. How old are you?
17 to start, 18 by the end.
17 to 18. How old are you right now?
37.
You think you can handle getting
There's
drunk?
no fucking way, dude. I drank 2 nights ago and
Yeah.
I'm still like,
I don't even drink. Sometimes when I'm home, I just get a headache. I'm at an age now where I just have headaches.
How
now.
old are you?
I'm 33
Yeah.
already.
That's where you start
it's
to you stand up too fast and you're like,
yeah.
oh.
Where it's one of those things where it's like, yo, it's like really I have to watch my water intake because then I'm going to get a headache.
Yeah.
Can I get drunk every night? No. But can I drink liquids that have been gargled by another person?
Every liquid.
Every liquid. Only be able to drink liquids that have been gargled by another person.
Do I get to choose the person?
Exactly. I don't know how hard I want to make this because we're both married. So I'm going to say no. Because we would just choose our wives.
Yeah, exactly.
I would easily just choose my wife and literally go on about my day.
If it's my wife, she can put the drink in her pussy.
Yeah,
I don't care. I've been down there plenty.
What's up, Eric? Talk your shit, son.
Who cares? Fucking.
Yeah, no, we can't choose the other person. I will be fair. It is a stranger, but it doesn't change.
Do I have to see the person every time are they like baby mom bird feeding me?
I don't know.
Because if it's just like it's just in my fridge.
If you just know it's gargled.
If I just know it's gargled.
You can block out your mind.
Yeah.
You can block out your mind. How hard do I want to make this?
Make it hard.
I'm going to say no also.
You have to see
the
them.
gargle and then you drink it.
You see the gargle.
You see the gargle.
Every time.
Every single time.
This person's entire presence on earth is just to gargle your drinks.
I've made it so hard. I'll go get blackout drunk. Now, I swear, now that I'm really thinking about what questions you asked and how I answered them.
Hang on.
I'm going to go ahead and get drunk, dog.
I think I'm still going to gargle because.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm assuming, here's the other thing. Is this person they still exist in your life waiting around for you to get thirsty? Or do they just appear like a phantom when you're about to drink?
They appear. We'll be fair and say it's magic.
Okay, then if it's magic, then I'm going to let them gargle. Because here's the thing, if I can't do anything. If I'm going to be blackout drunk every night, I can't.
We're comics. I just
can't
forgot.
have a job.
I don't know why I forgot we're comics.
I can't do comedy at night.
We're gonna have to gargle.
It'd be we have to gargle.
We could have. I could have just made this easier and said we can choose our wives, but yeah, we're gonna gargle.
All right.
Damn, we're gonna. That's. I think
we talked through it. We talked through it.
I think for the first month we're gonna be sick to our stomach, and it's stress, and we're gonna get sick. But after the first month, I think we're fine. I think your body's immunity. I'm going to be taking some that emergency every day. I'm going to get my vitamins up. I'm going to get my B12 up. Right. But it's I'm only going to drink water from now on. No more energy drinks. I don't want to do gargled coffee.
Gargled coffee would be hard. That'd be hard on the person doing it. Exactly. But again, it's magic. So I guess they're not really effective.
Fuck the other person, Eric. You're thinking way too deep into this.
A part of me was thinking is there just a person that's hanging out in your house?
It is a magical elf slave. All right? Shut up. He's how is their psyche? Are they feeling well today? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm codependent.
I think drinking would be hard on them. The stress of having to gargle.
I'm definitely.
I drink a lot of water.
I'm not a big coffee drinker. I don't really like hot drinks. So and honestly, since I turned probably around 33, I'm 90% of what I drink is water now.
Yeah.
When I dinner, it's water is the default for everything.
Occasionally I'll do a tea. I'll do a vitamin water, but 0 sugar, that stuff.
Yeah.
But then most of the time I'm just trying to drink water. I'll have a Red Bull I'll have a Red Bull sugar-free when I'm too lazy to make coffee. Yeah. That's basically what happened. I was just too lazy to make coffee. I was just I got Red Bull for the guest anyway. So
I think a Red Bull gargled would be fine.
A Red Bull gargle, anything kind of, I think coffee gargle would be fine because it'll still taste like coffee.
That'll still taste like battery acid.
And that'll still taste like battery acid.
So you're fine.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right. Would you rather have your phone number published in a phone sex hotline ad or yell dirty pigs every time you see a cop? This is harder.
What's the first one?
Have your phone number published in a phone sex hotline ad or yell dirty pigs every time you see a cop. Now, I will be fair for both. Both of these things will only be 2 years.
What happens if you yell dirty pig at a cop? Can they arrest you?
Not necessarily. They can hold you for like a little while without cause. They can find something on you.
Yeah.
But do you trust the LAPD like that? Even you as a white guy.
Yeah.
Event for 2 years. Every time you see a cop,
You gotta yell dirty pig.
Every time,
Yeah,
no matter what cop.
I don't think I would do that.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous for anybody.
That's dangerous. And like in the best case scenario, it's going to just take up such a huge part of your day versus like so you put your phone in a public sex line.
Yes.
So like people are calling you.
People are calling.
But you can screen the calls.
You can deny the calls. You don't have to pick up any of these calls.
So yeah, I would do that.
Yeah. It's just going to be annoying.
It'll be annoying.
It'll be very annoying.
It'll be annoying, but it won't like fuck up your life.
Question. Do you have a work number?
I have a work phone number.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's not like, I know I have another friend that like it's their phone number.
Yeah.
And like for work. And then like they do customer service, but they just like, it's a system that goes to their phone number.
You know what? I do sometimes have people from work call my cell phone. So that could like customers. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing, like there's shit you can do with your phone. Like my job is like, I just call people all the time and try to get them to pick up their phones and sell them shit.
Yeah.
So there's like some of the salesmen at the company are like, hey, I can make Eric call this person's phone with this router thing I have. And they'll just hit a button and then my phone will start ringing from somebody else's phone. From this guy doing it. Like there's stuff you can do to just reroute. Like I don't understand how any of that works.
Yeah.
But there's like diabolical cokehead psycho
That's some Terminator 2 technology.
It's like, it's really like Wolf of Wall Street shit where they're just finding every way they can to get people to pick up the phone. So I'm sure they're making it look like their kid's principal is calling them. And
that's the thing. A lot of times I'll get spam. I still have a Houston number. So a lot of times my spam calls have the same area code that I have. So that's more likely I think they think that's more likely for me to call, but I don't think they realize I'm at an age where if your number's not saved in my phone, I don't give a fuck who you are. I genuinely will not pick up.
I do both. So I'll call people from my work number, which shows up as a California number.
Okay.
I'll call them from a local number. Okay. So wherever I'm calling them, it'll show up like a local number. Yeah. I'll text them from my cell phone. Oh. I'll email them.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Okay. So I don't think the phone sex ad, I think it'll be annoying. I think I'll have to have a conversation with my wife saying, listen, I'm going to get a lot of phone calls. Yeah. That's a lot. Right? There are horny men out there for 2 years straight, sweetie. Listen.
You think it's going to be all men? Are you?
Yeah. Phone sex? I don't know. I don't know anything about phone sex.
What
I'm assuming it's dudes.
I'm saying that might be a thing where we look at the stats and they're like, actually, 98% of phone sex.
What are the demographics of people that call phone sex hotlines? The truth behind why men call sex hotlines. This is just, that's all.
It's fucking sad,
that was the first link.
Have you ever called? Have you ever like genuinely called a phone sex line?
No.
Me neither.
No.
I called it once when I did like a fucking punk radio show when I was in college as like a joke, but I've never legit been like, I want a lady to talk to me.
This was said in 2020. Perhaps we should change our tagline to affection without risk of infection. Aaron Martinez, a company spokesperson, said, while the demand ticks upwards, supply is booming. The number of women who have joined the site as phone sex operators has grown nearly 50% since mid-March. This was an article in August 2020.
But that's saying the women are joining now.
Yeah, women are joining. So I'm pretty sure it's men. Women are joining as operators.
Got it.
So I'm pretty sure men are calling.
But I'm going to say something. Were they joining because they wanted to get paid for it, or were they also getting something out of it during COVID? They were feeling so like Women,
No, I'm pretty sure they're joining for the money. Like I wanted to let you finish that, but I'm not letting you finish that.
Would it be comforting for a woman to call and hear a dude just being like, oh,
yeah, I'm good. No, I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure that's not the case.
All right.
I don't know why. I have I haven't done like market research, but I'm pretty sure. I was gonna let you finish.
No.
Like, in my mind, I was like, nah, I'm
it's
pretty
not
sure
possible.
you're wrong.
It's not possible.
It's just maybe. Listen, our brains. We're older now. Our brains aren't like these new kids. They might think differently than we think. But
these new kids would be like, what is a man and what is a woman?
Exactly.
What are these words you're using?
That's true.
So like, you're
That's
right.
true.
We're dinosaurs.
Right? Yeah, we are dinosaurs, right?
Yeah.
So it's a little different.
But you and I both work construction jobs and come home to our wives.
Come home.
Who keep the house and raise our kids
and work dinner.
We're just traditional guys like that.
Traditional guys. Would you rather have cancer but no one believes you, or write a 10,000 word essay on your parents' sex life?
Oh my God!
Will you survive the cancer? Yes.
You survive the cancer.
Will it still suck? It's still cancer. You get what I'm saying? Like you still have to go through the chemo. You still have to go through the radiation.
Oh God! And nobody believes you?
Yes. How long should we make this?
You said 2 years.
2 years? Okay. We'll say 2 years. How many pages is 10,000 words? How many pages is 10,000 words?
I guess that's
according to
10
word
pages.
Counter. Answer: 10,000 words is 20 pages single spaced or 40 pages double spaced.
That's not a lot.
20 pages.
40 pages. But you have to write about your parents' sex life, so you have to do research.
Well, my parents are divorced, but
You have to write about both of them.
It was a messy. But no, here's the thing: is it my parents' sex lives with the people they're with now, or with each other?
Your parents' sex life now, right now. So if they're not with each other, then you have to do research.
I'll write about my parents' sex lives.
I'm gonna do okay.
Do I have to research this?
Yeah, you have to. How you gonna write about it?
Well,
you can't
that's
make
what
shit,
I already know.
You can't make shit up.
I know things.
Yes. Right now,
I know things. I'm not happy that I know them.
It's the way you know what you and your parents have an open friendship.
No, it's not like that.
The relationship is a friendship, and that's fine.
This is not what it is.
That's very funny.
What it is like when my parents got divorced. It was a nasty divorce.
Yeah.
I was 14.
Okay.
And so I was like in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And things like I just found out everything about their relationship.
Yeah.
And so from that, I now know a lot about their lives. More than a son should know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm saying like I might not have to do that much research. I might be able to do. My mom's remarried. My dad isn't.
But you have to. But you still have to do your due diligence.
Okay, I'm not fucking Bob Woodward. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not
just
breaking
saying,
a.
It's an essay. You have to. It's a college essay. You have to cite your sources.
Do I care about what my GPA is, or am I just trying to get a passing grade?
You're trying. I mean, listen. Will there be a grading curve? Yes, but it's like one of those things where you still gotta You still gotta try your best.
The essay, much like my father, graded on a curve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. I got you.
You got me.
I got you.
I think I'd write about my.
I'm gonna do the essay too.
Yeah, because cancer sucks, and to have to go through that. Not being. I mean, here's the thing: if I know that no one's gonna believe me, I won't tell them that I have it. But then you're having to like justify why you look like shit.
Yeah.
And why you're fucking.
You're bald. You look like trash. You're always tired. And then you tell your friends, like your friends. Eventually, of course, who we are, it's like, eventually you're going to be like, I have cancer, right? And then they're like,
no, you don't.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean,
that would crush me.
They're not even in control of the no.
Yeah.
They have to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? You could take them to chemo. They still don't believe you.
I mean, then it would get dark because then they'd start to fall into like some sort of conspiracy thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Where it's like Sandy Hook level.
Yeah.
Like I'm manipulating the world. So I probably wouldn't even bring them into it. I would just say, nah, I'm doing a thing and I'm doing a juice cleanse. I took a bad juice cleanse for 2 years.
2 years. All right. Yeah, no, that's That would suck. It's going to suck for the essay too, but I don't think it won't suck as bad as cancer, right? So
yeah.
all right.
Now I'm just thinking about what the title of my parents' sex essay would be. We can go to the new thing. I'll hit you at the end of the episode with the title.
I'm trying to think now too.
What would a good title be?
I don't know. I can't think of anything for mine. Mine is still together, but it's like they're old.
Yeah.
Old and in love? No.
My dad's not really dating. For him, it'd be like something about like, Godzilla must rise again, or like he's dormant. He needs to.
Godzilla must rise again. Return of the drive. Let's do one more and then we'll do our final choice. Would you rather wake up naked next to your best friend's significant other, or put your hand in a blender and turn it on? Nothing happened between you and your best friend's significant other. They are sleeping. They are fully clothed, and you are naked.
Oh, I'm a wordsmith. I will talk my way out of that.
I forgot you're legit a salesman.
I'm not fucking blending up.
Earlier in the podcast, you said you won Salesman of the Year. So
I will fucking talk my way out of something. I'm not blending up my. I'm gonna do
the naked thing also. I just don't think I'm that much of a wordsmith. Like I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen.
You're gonna wake up and they're gonna make eye contact with you, and you're gonna be like,
"No,
I thought I said it on a podcast, but now it's real."
They are not making eye contact with you.
What happens?
You are waking up naked next to your best friend's significant other. He's not there. He or she's not there.
But they don't wake up.
Yeah,
they're dead.
No.
So if they don't wake up,
plot twist.
You've killed them.
Yeah, exactly.
If they don't wake up, then you're fine. Then you just sneak out of bed. Who sees it?
They do. You wake up.
What happens?
I'm implying that you are waking up and you're butt naked and you get up and then they wake up.
Oh.
That's what I'm implying.
They wake up and they see you naked.
Yes. You wake up naked.
Oh, and then you have to justify why you were.
Then you have to.
That's what you have to justify.
You have to justify why you were in bed naked with your best friend's significant other. Nothing sexual happened, but you are in the bed naked.
Where are we? Are we on a vacation? Or you're just at their home? What's the context for? Like, were you over at the house before?
No. You're just there?
It's
just a day.
You just showed up in their house. Like you fucking keyed your way into their house.
It's just a day. It's magic.
All right. Well, that's going to be a tough one to talk out. Like I was going to say, if you're on vacation, then you just go, I went into the wrong room.
Yeah. I'm
so
drunk.
sorry.
I went into the wrong room. I'm very sorry. Nothing happened. She's fully clothed. Right? Nothing happened.
Yeah.
But that's not the situation I'm thinking of right now. We're both still very much doing the naked. I think it's just going to be harder.
Yeah.
I'm not blending my hand.
I'm not blending my hand either. That's such a horrifying, I feel like that's like a Final Destination death. I think you have to lean into it. Like they wake up and you're like, I do this every night. I'm always here. You don't do that. You never do this to your friends. And then you gaslight them.
Oh, okay.
You make them.
Maybe
that's what we're supposed to do.
I don't think my friends will work on. I don't think it'll work. But I mean,
it definitely won't work.
Yeah,
your friend will beat the shit out of you if they have the capability of doing so.
Yeah, basically,
they will not be your friend anymore.
Yeah, that sucks. But I'm not blending my hand.
Not blending my hand.
I'm just gonna have to lose a friend. Basically,
I would now if the answer was like if you have to do that or you have to maybe very quickly with a laser cut off like the tip of a finger, I would do that.
Tip of a finger.
But I don't want I don't want mangled.
Yeah.
I don't want to pull out, like fucking spaghetti hand Hellwig for the rest of my life. If it was
lose 2 fingers of your choosing or wake up naked.
Full fingers? Or can I spread out?
2 fingers of your choosing.
I'm not now. I'd lose toes though.
Yeah. No. Fingers.
Yeah, fingers, no.
Fingers. 2 fingers of your choosing, completely off.
No.
Yeah, I can't pick up. There's only 5 of them, and I still can't pick one.
But I'm interested. But let me move it to toes for you. If you could just lose a toe.
2 toes.
Let's say 1 toe.
2 toes. Two toes, or wake up next to you.
I get to choose the toes?
You get to choose the toes.
I think I might need to go to one toe and I would do it.
Really?
2 toes might be too much, but I might try to negotiate down to
if it was toes, I'd do 2 toes. I would just wear. I'd wear socks 24/7.
What about when you go to the beach?
I'm wearing the. I have little beach shoes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
What about when you look in the shower and you're gonna see your fucked up toes?
I won't look down. That's fine.
You're gonna get some.
I'm a look at when I'm washing, I'll just go right to my knee and go right back up like I'm doing RDLs.
All right. By the way, I take it back. People experiencing toelessness, I apologize.
Yeah. You're weird, but we love you.
Yeah.
It's still weird.
Is that a big part of your listenership?
People that don't have toes? I don't know.
People that are missing toes.
People that are missing toes? I don't know. Email toughchoice@outlook.com. We'll figure it out.
I don't think it's that uncommon, actually.
I don't.
As you get older, I think
diabetes.
People lose toes all the time.
People will lose toe. Yeah. Guys, now it is time for our final choice. It is a marry, fuck, kill. Erick Hellwig. Your 3 choices are Beyonce, Forever and Always. We will go with, you know what? Since we were talking about X-Men before, we'll go with X-Men. We'll go with, damn it, what's her name? Jean Grey.
You've made a mistake.
Why?
I just said Cyclops is my favorite X-Men. Jean Grey.
Yeah.
This is the fucking death of him.
We'll go with Beyonce, Forever and Always. We'll go Jean Grey. And we'll go Rogue. Or wait, you don't like Jean Grey?
I like Jean Grey, but she kills Cyclops in the third X-Men movie.
Oh,
remember she kills him and becomes Phoenix?
Yeah. She did kill him.
She kills him.
Damn, like in the first 4 minutes of the movie.
And you can't fuck Rogue because you can't touch her. You can't
necessarily.
How does she fuck?
I don't know. I know she was like with Gambit. I don't know, with gloves on. I think it's just the hands.
But what do you she have like a glove for her pussy? Like what do you?
I don't know. I think it's like I think it's just hands.
You probably have to use that. What's that thing where you lay it out like a bib?
What's it called?
Nobody uses it.
Yeah,
I've never even seen it.
I've only seen pictures.
What is it called?
I don't know. Dental dam.
It's
called a dental dam.
Why is it called that?
I don't know.
That makes it sound like a pussy has teeth.
I don't know.
I hate that's the name.
I don't know.
You'd probably have to, Rogue would be like a permanent dental dam.
Marry, fuck, kill. We have Beyonce, we have Jean Grey, we have Rogue.
Okay, I would, I'm going to have to choose a reason to kill one of them.
Yeah.
I guess I would.
Why would you not kill Rogue? Because what you just said to me, I can't even touch this bitch. I'm gonna just kill Rogue. What are the other 2 choices, Eric?
C and hell, Rogue.
Come on, now.
Rogue is killed.
Yeah,
and then I would probably, I would not marry Jean Grey because she's got too much power. So she's gonna kill me eventually.
You think Beyonce's not as powerful? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I couldn't even finish that sentence.
I would marry Beyonce. Here's the thing. Like I do a bit about this on stage, so I'm not gonna do it. But Beyonce, once you're married to Beyonce, she's a wife like anybody else is a wife. Like that's what I think is like. You show me the hottest fucking woman or man in the world, I'll show you someone that's tired of fucking them.
Yeah,
it's probably the person they're married to.
Yeah.
So it's like. Beyonce's great. I would get married to Beyonce. I would fuck Jean Grey. I would kill Rogue.
Okay.
Because her pussy's useless. Keep that in.
Yeah. We're going to keep
it in.
None of that stuff gets edited out. We might put this behind the paywall later when we're both famous. We'll put this episode behind the paywall.
Throw it right up behind that paywall.
I mean, I think I'm in total sync with you here. No, I don't want to marry Beyonce.
Why do you want to marry Beyonce?
I don't want to marry Beyonce. I don't know. I don't want to be the beta in that. I feel like she's just at this point in her life. If I step in, I'm definitely just like some rebound to like Jay-Z's probably dead or like the fourth. I don't think she. I get what you're saying.
Magic. Maybe I thought we're doing magic. We don't have to kill Jay-Z in this scenario.
I mean, yeah, but I'm assuming. I don't think she'd be. I think if you got Beyonce when she was like, she's like Beyonce now, where it's like now it's like, think of it this way. Do you think Mariah Carey would be just an ordinary wife?
No, but I think any One time when I was a kid,
Okay.
I was watching a Beyonce music video.
Okay.
And my dad came in and saw me watching it, and he goes, "That's too much woman for you." And he walked out of the room. And
Shout out to your dad.
that like
bro.
stuck in my head for a long time. Apparently, that was 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, to me, I'm like, anybody that you're with, if you carry the vibe of I'm the rebound, you're better than me, then that's how they'll act.
Then that's how
but if
they
you're
act.
just like,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of my face with that nonsense.
Okay.
I'm going to do the open mic.
Yeah.
And if Beyonce had like, she's singing for like whatever president is getting inaugurated, and I'm like, I got a show at Flappers.
Yeah.
The show at Flappers is only less valuable if I let it be less valuable.
There we go.
I can just go, hey,
That's true.
I got a show at Flappers.
That is true.
I'm going.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real. All right. Yeah. A rare moment, because that never happens. I will marry Beyonce.
There we go.
This is a rare moment on the podcast. I will marry Beyonce.
You gotta believe
I will
in yourself,
fuck Jean
man.
Grey, and Rogue has to die. And that's just the way it is. Guys, this has been our episode. This has been Tough Choice with Kazeem Rahman. You can find me online at Kazeem Comedy. That's Kazeem Comedy. Like, share, subscribe to this podcast. We're growing and we love it. Eric, where can we find you?
Tubgirl.com.
Where do you,
I don't know why I said that. Go to erichellwig.com or you can follow me on social media. It's at Erick Hellwig on every single fucking platform.
Yep. And we will put all of that in the show notes. And if you have a tough choice question or a marry, fuck, kill you want us to consider, email toughchoice@outlook.com. That is toughchoice@outlook.com. I've been Kazeem Rahman. This has been Erick Hellwig. You guys have been amazing. Bye.